What's up, everybody? I'm Joshua Riel, and in your fix of entertainment news today, Wayne Enterprises is part of a $43 billion business deal, Emily Blunt gets blunt about the Edge of Tomorrow sequel, and the biggest freaking Marvel Lego set you've ever seen. Let's go. A big business deal involving popular IP like DC Comics and Game of Thrones just went down, and here's what you need to know. AT&T is spinning off WarnerMedia for $43 billion and merging it with Discovery to create a new company that houses many popular media companies that you probably watch a lot of. The goal here is to create one massive multimedia company to rule them all that can compete with the top dogs in the industry like Netflix and Disney. But don't worry, your HBO Max and Discovery Plus subscriptions aren't going to be affected just yet anyway. Everything is going to be business as usual for now, but don't be surprised if these two streaming services eventually overlap or even combine. If they do join together, IGN streaming expert Julia Alexander says the new name could be Discovery Max. Not bad. I'm partial to HBO plus Discovery equals max fun for everyone flicks. Let me know which one you prefer in the comments. If you're anything like me, you're less concerned with corporations exchanging more money than I could even imagine, and really just want to know, how is this going to affect my favorite shows and movies based on DC Comics characters? And on that front, I've got some good news. The head of this new company, Discovery CEO David Zaslav, name-dropped Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman during an interview about the sale, and he emphasized wanting to invest more into streaming, cable, and maybe even theatrical. So, much like Disney Plus is all about putting the MCU front and center, this likely means that DC will be a major pillar of this new media company. Already, shows like Harley Quinn, Doom Patrol, and new seasons of Young Justice have been great DC additions to HBO Max, so here's hoping they continue to adapt more beloved DC properties like Mr. Miracle and Booster Gold, and finally give us that Justice League Unlimited animated series return everyone and their mother and me have been clamoring for. But until that manifests, #release the Justice League Unlimited reboot, be sure to check out Julia's full article breaking down everything else you could possibly want to know about the big deal on IGN.com. Now, I know you've been on the edge of your seat wanting to know what Emily Blunt said about the Edge of Tomorrow sequel, but it's not great news. The timey-wimey sci-fi action movie proved to be a fan favorite when it released back in 2014, but much like Tom Cruise's character stuck in a time loop, the sequel has been stuck in development hell and has been unable to escape. Have they tried taking out the Omega? It worked in the movie. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Blunt said she's read the script for the sequel and it was, quote, amazing. Although, in another interview with Howard Stern, she expressed doubt that it would ever get made, saying, quote, honestly, I think the movie is probably too expensive. I just don't know how we're going to do it. I think that it's hard to align everyone's schedules. I would love it, director Doug Liman would love it, Tom Cruise would love it, we'd all love to do it. But I think until we figure out what's going on with the industry, I think we need to figure out what is the next roadmap for the kinds of films that people want to make. Sorry, Edge of Tomorrow hopefuls, it does not sound like a sequel is going to happen. But much like someone stuck in a time loop, I can tell you what is going to happen. There are a lot of people, namely Max Scoville and Brian Altano, who are about to play with some Legos. But not just any Legos. The new Daily Bugle set is the largest Lego Marvel set ever released, clocking in at a whopping 3,772 pieces. The towering structure is, of course, the New York City skyscraper where Peter Parker is employed taking pictures of Spider-Man. The set includes figures of Spider-Man and some of his amazing friends like Firestar and Miles Morales, as well as villains Doc Ock, Green Goblin, and his boss, J. Jonah Jameson. There's even a cramped little office for Pete where he has nothing but a picture of himself on the wall, which is not weird at all. But the absolute best part, Spider Buggy stuck to the side of the building. And you thought parking at your office was bad. That's all for your fix of entertainment news for today. I'm Joshua Riel, and thank you so much for watching. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our review of Marvel's new MODOK show on Hulu. Download the IGN app on all your devices, check out the entertainment fix on Snapchat, and for your next fix, keep it locked to IGN.